Hey, it's Mr. Gates again with another 6th grade health lesson. Today's topic is marijuana. Yes, this is Mr. Gates. This is not Leonardo DiCaprio. I know I sound and look like him, but we do have a quote from him. There he is, choosing to be drug-free. Marijuana, also known as grass, dope, weed, several other nicknames out there. We're going to learn what it is, the effects it has on people, how to say no, why people use it, and then you're going to have to answer some questions at the end that relate to you. Let's learn. Let's get some facts about marijuana. It can be addicting, just like tobacco. Tobacco is a plant. It has a chemical in it, which is nicotine, that makes people addicted to it. Marijuana is a plant. It has a chemical in it called THC, which when people use it, they can become addicted to it. It can harm your memory and your learning. It is going to be hard to concentrate. It's going to be hard to remember what you just read, what you just learned. It has an effect on your short-term memory. You're not going to forget like when your birthday is or anything like that, stuff that is engraved in your brain, but stuff that you maybe just read yesterday or last week or something like that, you might forget. Long-term marijuana users will perform worse on learning ability tests. And then when you're on the drug, you have a loss of self-control, coordination, the ability to pay attention, and you are more likely to have an accident. Where is it? There it is. So a drug is defined as anything that changes your normal state of mind. So, normally you might be one of those people that trip over their own 2 feet, right? And that happens. There's nothing you can do about it. You're just maybe a little clumsy or something like that. Everybody does it, right? Everybody runs into something once in a while. But can you imagine when you are now on something that makes you more likely to have an accident? Well, of course people are going to get hurt because they're more likely to have an accident. And that's what happens when people are on marijuana. Why do people use alcohol, tobacco, or drugs such as marijuana? Probably the biggest thing you guys will face is peer pressure. Okay, here we have 3 guys wearing blue hats. One guy doesn't have a red hat, right? He's being mocked, so really the peer pressure is, hey, come join us or we will make fun of you. Replace the blue hats with these 3 guys maybe doing drugs, and they're saying, hey, come do drugs or we'll make fun of you because you don't. This guy in the red hat has to make a decision. Do I stand up for what I believe in, get made fun of, but stay drug-free? Or do I join these guys? I hope he chooses the right way. Escape from problems. People might turn to alcohol, tobacco, or drugs to escape from the problems they have going on in life. And it is a temporary escape, right? People drink alcohol, they get drunk, they sober up. Their problem is still there. People use tobacco, people use drugs, right? They sober up, their problem is still there. It is a temporary escape, and it's not making things better. It's making things worse. Stress. Everybody's going to face stress. School, friends, family, athletics, whatever you got going on, stress is going to be in your life. Make healthy choices so that you can stay healthy when dealing with stress. Okay? Don't turn to drugs, tobacco, or alcohol just because you're stressed. So why say no? Why should you say no? Well, you can get locked up. Marijuana is illegal. Okay? I'm sure you guys have heard that there's some states popping up that is making marijuana legal. Even if it did become legal in Illinois, it would probably be 21 years or older. It is illegal for you guys. You can get locked up for it. They have what's out there, medicinal marijuana, and I believe that's in the stages of being legal in Illinois. Not too sure what the law is there. But you would need like a card to use it, a doctor's card. You'd probably have to be suffering from some chronic disease to be able to use that. So it is illegal. You get caught using, having it, being with somebody that has it, you're going to get in trouble with the police. No doubt you're going to get in trouble with your parents. And if you have it at school, you'd be expelled, you'd be out of school. Obviously, if you're in a club, athletics, play, music, whatever, you're getting kicked out of that. Big time trouble. Why say no? It could lead to such things as cancer. It's bad for you. You are inhaling these toxic chemicals just like cigarettes and cigars. You're putting this bad stuff in your mouth, in your lungs. It is bad for you. So how do you say no? Okay, everybody's going to be pressured into doing something they don't want to do. And if it is not good for you, have a good reason. Okay? Have a good reason to cross that street and pick up that birdie, just like the chicken. There's the reason why. But if somebody comes up to you and says, try this, okay? Give them a solid reason why you're not going to. Okay? If you tell them why you're not going to, they're more likely to understand where you're coming from and not ask you anymore. If you just say no, they might keep pestering you. Okay? And you don't want that. Okay? The peer pressure will stay on you, but you just give them a reason why. Say, no, you know what? I'm playing sports right now. I've got good grades. I want to keep this up. I don't want anything interfering with it. Even though you might say it won't, there's a chance it might. I'm not going to do it. And I don't want to get in trouble. If your friends don't understand why you say no, they're probably not your real friends. They're not respecting your decision. So I would suggest, as hard as it is going to be, find new friends. Find new friends that are going to have that positive impact on your life. Stand strong in what you believe. Okay? You have your family, you've got your friends, you've got this great community here in Geneva where it is a great support group for you. So you might be feeling the pressure from other people. Reach out to the other people. Reach out to kind of your positive role models here to keep you on the right path. So kind of what we talked about before, what is a drug? It has an effect on your normal state of mind. It changes the way you think and act, your reaction time. Okay? So all this stuff changes who you are. There we go. It's also illegal. It can become addicting. And again, it changes how you act and how you think. So there's 3 types of drugs. There's depressants. These drugs slow down the central nervous system. They make you feel more relaxed, less tense, less aware of the events around you. So probably the most common is alcohol. Okay? If you drink too much alcohol, it slows down your central nervous system. That could kill you if it slows down too much. Okay? Stimulants are drugs that speed up your central nervous system. So the opposite. This is probably the most common ones that I can think of are methamphetamines and kind of steroids. All right. Then we have hallucinogens. These are mind-altering drugs where you are not thinking or seeing straight because this drug has taken over your brain. Very scary stuff. You cannot act right on it at all. Marijuana would fall under the depressant category of drug.